Hey guys, welcome to my channel Galivan Gaudi, India's first YouTube channel created with the intention of providing a complete travel guidance for travel lovers. I am Varun, a 32-year-old avid traveler, and I have created this channel to share my travel experiences with others. Hope you will find it useful. Over these years, I have traveled to many places in South India, and this video is about my road trip to Munnar. If you like my video, please like, share and comment. If you want to see more videos, subscribe to my channel. Let's move on to the video. Munnar. I would call it mesmerizing Munnar. It has got many beautiful places one must visit. Munnar is a hill station located in the Idukki district of Kerala. Idukki, the most significant landscape, is located in the Western Ghats of Kerala. There are few things one must consider before planning for a trip to Munnar. First thing is how and when. There is no direct flight or train to Munnar. The nearest airport is at Cochin, which is 125 kilometers away, and the nearest railway station is at Aluva, and again it is 110 kilometers away. So roadway is the best method or best mode to reach Munnar. So in fact I choose the same. And the next question that comes to mind is best time or best season to visit Munnar. I would say the best time to reach Munnar is between April and May. That is in fact the summer season. And you can even plan for a trip in the winter season also. That is between August and December. I visited Munnar by the month of December. As I got some leaves in my office, I planned for a road trip, and the place was really cool. So if you are planning for a trip to Munnar, you can definitely go ahead and visit in the month of December. Now, as the mode of transportation is decided, let's talk about the route. If you are starting from Bangalore, the fastest route is you have to go towards Hosur, and from Hosur you have to go to Krishnagiri and to Salem, and then to Coimbatore, Udumalpet, and finally to Munnar. If you are starting from Cochin, the fastest route is to take the road that goes to Muvattupuzha, and from Muvattupuzha you have to go to Kothamangalam and then to Adimali, and then to Anayirangal. From Anayirangal you can take the road that goes to Munnar. I started my road trip from Chennai, and you are looking at the route which I took. I drove towards Trichy, and from Trichy I went to Dindigul, and from Dindigul I drove towards Bodhi. From Bodhi I drove towards Munnar. If you are planning for a trip to Munnar, please make sure you start early and reach Munnar before evening, because the roads at Munnar are pretty rough. I started my journey at around 7:30 in the morning, and by around 8:30 I reached the highway that leads to Trichy. The road was pretty crowded on the day, as it was the last week of December, and it's the vacation time. A lot of people wanted to travel, and a lot of people wanted to go to meet their friends, family. So it was understandable. So after 2 hours of journey, we decided to stop for breakfast. And when I was driving, I noticed this restaurant called Murugan Idli shop. So immediately I stopped and parked my vehicle. So you could see a lot of vehicles in the restaurant parked. It was pretty crowded on that day. The restaurant was full, but the staffs helped me find a table. We ordered for their signature dish, which is idli, which was served with varieties of chutneys. Additionally, we ordered for some vada and pongal, which were also good. Food was really tasty, and we filled our stomach with the best idlis. Immediately after finishing our breakfast, we resumed our journey. After some time, we crossed Dindivanam and took the road that goes to Tiruchirappalli. This particular road was really good. It was maintained well and the road was so smooth. It helped me save a lot of time on my journey. You could also see, there were not much bumps or any other disturbances on the road. I would always recommend you to choose the right road while planning for a road trip, because if you choose a road that is rough, it will definitely delay your journey and it will cause a lot of pain. So by the time I entered Trichy, it was raining there. It delayed my journey a bit, but it did not affect me a lot. I had to enter the city of Trichy because I have to take the road that goes to Dindigul. Time was 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The city was little crowded, but it did not delay my journey. Since we had late breakfast, we wanted to wait and have our lunch after some time. So we decided to stop only in Dindigul. So without wasting any time, I drove straight towards Dindigul. Trichy is one of the famous places in Tamil Nadu. It has many famous monuments and temples known for their architecture and their history. I always wanted to spend some time there, but since I didn't want my journey to get delayed, so I left Trichy off-heartedly. But it is definitely there in my bucket list and will visit one day. I took the highway that goes to Dindigul. The sky was little cloudy, but fortunately it did not rain on that day. We enjoyed our ride because the road was smooth and we could see a mountain and a lot of trees. Particularly if you're coming from a metropolitan city, if you visit a place like this, you would definitely fall in love. Around 2 p.m. we felt hungry and we decided to stop for lunch. We decided to eat at this famous restaurant called Venu Biryani in Dindigul. So we left the highway and entered the Dindigul city. The bazaar and the road was very crowded with a lot of people, and since it was vacation time, people were coming out for buying things. We crossed the bazaar road and the city. We were already exhausted. We were tired and we wanted to eat. So around 2:30 we reached the restaurant. So this is the place I was talking about, Venu Biryani. It's a famous restaurant in Dindigul known for their authentic signature biryani dishes. I always wanted to eat there because I have heard a lot about this place. So today I got chance. So around 2:30 I reached the restaurant and the waiter helped me get a table. We ordered for their biryani. So I ordered for a mutton biryani and some side dishes like mutton nalli gravy and mutton kola urundai. Food was really tasty and I would definitely recommend you to visit this place once. So immediately after finishing lunch, we started our journey towards Theni. So our next destination is Theni. It is a place surrounded by mountains. I am pretty excited. You may have to be careful and patient while driving in the city limit. So once you hit the national highway, you can resume to your original speed. So I reached the highway and started my journey towards Theni. I crossed this place called Kiranur Junction it is actually. It was a beautiful place surrounded by mountains. We loved the place really, and we were slowly driving towards Theni. You could also see how beautiful the place is. While driving on the highway, I encountered this water body and immediately pulled over to see what exactly it is. It is a dam, water reservoir called Vaigai Dam. I stopped there to take few pictures of this beautiful place. So it was really stunning. It was in fact very refreshing for us. Then we headed towards Theni, which was 32 kilometers away. We crossed Theni and then Bodhi, and then we started our journey on the mountain roads. After crossing Bodhi, I took the road that goes towards Munnar. So since Munnar is a hill station, we took the mountain roads, which were curvy and filled with breathtaking views. We enjoyed our ride on those curvy roads. It was in fact very interesting. I had prior experience driving on such roads, so it was easy for me. It was more like a cakewalk. I crossed many mountains and decided to stop at this viewpoint. It was so cool and absolutely stunning. So I took few pictures and recorded a video for my log. So we spent some time there. It was so refreshing. You could see the mountains. I was trying to focus on the road which was built on the other mountain. We will be crossing it in a while. So it was filled with trees and beautiful sceneries. So whenever you go on a trip to a hill station, don't just rush to your hotel. Spend some time on the road. Look around and enjoy the views. You could also capture it on a camera. While driving on the mountain, I witnessed these small water streamlines running down the mountain. It was refreshing to have a look at those water bodies. We stopped there and continued again towards our journey to Munnar. Now again we started our Gadi. There were few steep curves, but it was not very hard for us. After some time, while we were nearing Munnar, we started noticing the fog which was formed between the mountains. At some point I was not having clear vision, but I turned on my light, my fog lamp, and continued my journey. At the foot of mountain, There was a resort called Chilberg. It was beautiful. Then again we crossed it and we continued towards Munnar. As we were closely moving towards Munnar, climate changed drastically. It was very cold and we had to put on our sweatshirts. We witnessed a water body at the left side of the road and immediately pulled over to have a view. So this could be a branch of one of the big water reservoir. So we stopped there and the view was absolutely stunning. We took some pictures and recorded it for the video. We could not stay there for a long time because we have to go to our hotel before it turns dark. So at around 6:30 we reached our hotel. So this hotel is called Lakeview Zone. It is located at Chinnakanal on Suryanellai Road. So this place was recommended by one of our friend. So I booked a room at this hotel. Since it's Christmas time, the hotel was beautifully decorated with lamps and stars. Immediately after checking in, we went to their restaurant for dinner. We were so hungry, so we went down. Dinner was already ready. It was well organized. They had roti, rice and few gravies. Since we are non-vegetarians, we had chicken. They had veg fried rice also. They had kept mixed veg curry and aloo jeera for vegetarians, and for non-vegetarians they had this chicken 65 and chicken Manchurian. So we had roti and chicken. So since we were already exhausted, we finished our dinner and called it a day. We had a sound sleep at night, and the next day morning I captured some pictures for my memories. So this is the image of the Lakeview Zone resort. It is located opposite to a lake, so that's why they have named as Lakeview Zone. In the morning we were served with the breakfast. They had prepared dosa and veg gravy. They had also prepared puri and chana. Food was okay. There were not much varieties, but there were not much options to explore, but the taste was good. So we finished our breakfast in the hotel. So at the end we had a cup of hot chai. It was so refreshing. So after finishing breakfast we started our journey. So this time we hired a local jeep for commutation inside Munnar. As the road at Munnar is very rough, we wanted to be safe, so decided to hire a local cab, which is the prominent or predominant mode of transportation in Munnar. So the driver in fact was very helpful. He helped us exploring the place much effectively. He in fact is a guide, so he knows many places. At first he took us to a viewpoint. If you are going on a trip to Munnar, I would definitely suggest you to take a local cab, a local jeep for commutation, because the hilly roads and the and the pathway are very rough, so be careful and always take a local jeep for commutation. If you take a driver with you, it would really help you in enjoying the moment. It would not cost you much. The cab which we took, it costed us around 2500 rupees. It was not that costly. It would be the effective mode of transportation. You could see how rough the roads are in Munnar. I guess people are working on building the roads, so there were few disturbances also. I was not driving, I could enjoy the view of the mountains and tea estates were so stunning. We enjoyed a lot. So this is the viewpoint I was talking about. This had tea estates and local houses. I was able to witness the lake also from this point. After spending some time there, we moved to Kalladanthy-Natural Cave Park. It is located in Pottenkad, Munnar. It's a beautiful cave park. They have many entertaining stuffs like tree house, rope bicycle, and then a cave, a natural cave, which they have maintained it so well. I tried to capture a glimpse of this cave for my video log. This is the entrance of this natural cave. It has a skeleton face built, and this is the entrance. You have to go towards inside this entrance. So while entering, we heard a sound of water flowing inside the cave. So we saw water has been flowing. It was a very thrilling experience, and if you go inside this cave, you will have to come out on the other side of the cave. There were no lights inside, so I could not capture a video. Then I wanted to try this rope bicycle. At first I was little hesitant, but the adrenaline rush in me pushed me to go for it. The staff was working there. He helped me put on the belt, and I jumped on the bicycle and rode it backward first, and after reaching the other point of the rope, I rode it forward. It was a 2 to 3 minute of thrilling experience. I would recommend anybody to take it. We spent around 2 hours in that natural cave park, and we were feeling hungry, so we decided to head to a hotel, head to a restaurant which was nearby. So we went to this restaurant called Sapphire Restaurant. It is also located in Adimali. So it has some signature dishes like bamboo biryani and tandoori chicken. We ordered for a bamboo biryani and tandoori chicken. Food was delicious, and it was enough for 3 of us. After finishing our lunch, we headed towards Mattupetti Dam. It's a water reservoir. We went on boating in Mattupetti Dam. I could not capture it on video. Then we moved to Kallar waterfalls. It's a well-known waterfalls in Munnar. So name is Kallar waterfalls. Unfortunately, the waterfalls was closed for public visiting. So we just stood on the road and had a view. We could not go any further. So we just stood on the road or the dam. We just stood there and had a view. It was a nice experience standing there in front of waterfalls and enjoying the view. You could see the water flowing down the waterfalls, and we wanted to have a cup of chai. So we enjoyed our cup of chai looking at the beautiful waterfalls. Then we started from there, continued our journey. This time we were heading to a established spice garden. When you go to Munnar, you will witness many spice gardens located across the place. So we went to this spice garden called Sierra Spice Garden. It was a beautiful place to visit. We spent some time with the elephant they had in their estate. So this is their outlet. They have all sort of spices that are grown in Munnar. So they had cardamom and other spices like pepper, white pepper, tea dust, all goods that are cultivated in Munnar. They have their own estate, and these products are cultivated from their estates. They claim that these are organic and good for health. So we bought some of their chocolates and some of their spices. So we decided to buy their tea dust, cardamom tea dust, which was around 180 rupees. We got their chocolates and tea dust again. Additionally, we bought their turmeric and other spices powders. Their products are really good. We bought some hair oil which was prepared in Munnar. So after finishing our shopping in Spice Garden, Sierra Spice Garden, we started our journey. This time it's already end of the day, so we headed to our hotel. We wanted to spend some time there, so we had this view. We finished our dinner and went to our bed early. Early in the morning, we started to this beautiful water reservoir called Anayirangal Dam. It was absolutely amazing place to visit. You could see the beautiful sight of this place. It gave us a peaceful mind. We spent around one and a half hours there in the morning. So I would definitely recommend everybody who are visiting Munnar to go and visit this place. Anayirangal Dam is a absolute beauty. This water reservoir was surrounded by mountains and tea estates. You could see those mountains are surrounded by fog, and the weather in morning was pretty amazing, cold, and it was actually undescribable. We spent our quality time there, spent around 2 hours at this place, Anayirangal water reservoir. And at this place, after spending a lot of time, we decided to end our trip. This is our third day on Munnar, and this is our last place that we are visiting in Munnar. So finally we decided to go back to our hotel and pack the bags and start our journey to Chennai. We have a lot of work back in our place, so after spending 3 days in this beautiful place, we decided to call it off. And for people who want to have quality or relaxing time, I would definitely recommend Munnar. So give it a shot. So this is a view from our hotel. We went back to our hotel and started packing our bags. So you could see those mountains from our hotel room. It was mind blowing. We have a long trip to start back to Chennai. So without wasting any time, we packed all our belongings and went down to the hotel reception. The staffs working in that particular hotel were very friendly and courteous enough. So we said goodbye to them and we started our journey back to Chennai. So overall it was a very good experience in Munnar, and I would recommend this place to all nature lovers. Finally we had our authentic Kerala style meals on our way back to Chennai. After finishing lunch, we resumed our journey to Chennai. If you like my video, please like, comment and share. It would encourage me to post more travel blogs. Thanks guys.